Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and looking at my favorites here, there's really like no clear-cut theme or anything like that, but I don't actually have a ton of favorites, but the things that I was loving, I was like really loving and grabbing for them over and over and over. So I think these are gonna possibly make it into, I think some of them for sure will make it into my overall monthly favorites because I just can't get enough of these products, two of them specifically. So yeah, I'm excited to share with you what I've been loving, so let's get to it. On my nails this week, I've got this pastel pink color, but they are like chipping like crazy, especially on this hand. So don't look at my manicure right now. My manicure, my like at-home sad painting job situation. That's really what my manicure is. Do y'all hear my voice? I'm probably gonna sound so weird this whole video because my voice has been doing this for a couple of days now. We're a bit froggy sounding, a bit mannish. So that's gonna be the situation in this video this week. I don't know. So anyway, my nails. This is the Wet n Wild Megalast Salon nail color in Regarding, Incarnation. Reincarnation, Regarding Incarnation. Something like that. Really pretty pastel color. I like it. I like the formula. Wears well. This is part of their California Dreamin' collection, and I found it on an end cap at Walgreens, and I think it was $3, so a little bit more. I'm pretty sure it was $3 because I think the regular ones are $2, so this was a little bit higher. Okay, for eyes this week is really where I had favorites that I feel like are going to be long-term favorites because I love these two palettes so much. So first is the Too Faced Sugar Pop palette. I just got this recently. I do have a blog post on this, so if you want to see swatches, I'll link it down below for you. But this is so cute. Today I'm wearing a little bit of this in my crease and this on my lower lash line, but I really didn't use a ton of these colors in my eye look today. We're getting a little bit froggy, hang on. So I didn't really use a ton of these colors in my look today, but they are beautiful. Like such gorgeous shadows. I mean, look at that turquoise. Is that not the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Oh my gosh. I mean, there's like lighter colors too. This is so good. And I kind of like debated about this. I asked you guys on Instagram and you were like, yes, get it, I love it. You were so right. This is gorgeous. Such a fun, colorful palette. If you've been debating it, if you're like, oh, I don't know, it's a lot of like bright colors, I would say get it because it's really nice quality bright colors. And if you're gonna use these types of shades, you want them to work, you know what I mean? You don't wanna have to like play with them and mess around with them because if you have to do that, then they can kind of get muddy and gray. Like I've noticed that, like especially turquoise colors that aren't very pigmented, if you have to build them, they kind of stay this like boring slate gray kind of a color, but not pigmented. So anyway, bright, colorful colors that have good pigmentation are really easier to work with, I think, but then you just have to, you know, do some blending with like some neutral shades. So I love this. I think you should definitely think about getting this palette, not to mention it's adorable. What else can you say? This is so darn cute. And then this palette, I cannot get over how obsessed I am with this palette. And I really toiled over this decision. What is this? Do you want to know what it is? I should probably tell you. This is the Tarte Showstopper Clay Palette. And okay, so first I saw the swatches online and I was like, oh, I love that. I'm gonna get that. And then I talked myself out of it and I was like, no, I don't need it, which I don't, even though I have it now. I know I had colors like this. I really don't need this palette. But then I had like the birthday money points thing at Ulta, and then I also had additional points. So I ended up getting it for like $18. So almost half price. I think it's normally like $38 or maybe it's $44. I don't know. It's around $40. So I got it, you know, about half price. And I love it. It is so good and so amazing. It's like a really beautiful, I don't know, warm, smoky type palette, but you can get wearable looks with this. Like I'm wearing this on my eyes today and just did a really nice dark smoky eye, and I love it. Like this color right here gives me life. Like I almost don't even want to touch it because it's so amazing. Oh my gosh, it's like this warm, slightly darkened rose gold. This one right here is incredible. Look at that. I mean, it's like a crazy dark, dark, dark chocolatey brown, so it's almost black. I love it. And I have this on my lids today. Oh my gosh, this palette is so good. I can't get over it. These eyeshadows blend like a dream. I mean, look at that. Do you not die over this? I die because it's so pretty. I mean, that is the most amazing color ever. Ugh. And they perform so well on the eyes. They stick around on your eyes. Gorgeous. And then I've been playing around with the face products too. Like, you know, because we went to the It Cosmetics event. So I was wearing this palette and I can't get over it. So this blush is like a really pretty, it's kind of a wearable peachy shade, but it's got a lot of orange in it. And this highlight is like amazing. And this bronzer is so good. You need this palette. I think you need this palette. If you've thought about it, if you've toiled over your decision like I did, even after I bought it, I like set it to the side and didn't even open it. And I was like, should I bring that back? I don't know. I know. And then finally I started using it and I was like, oh my goodness, I love this palette. So look at these face products. Yeah, amazing. They blend like a dream. They look gorgeous. Just with that orangey blush and those like eyeshadow colors, I mean, it's perfect for spring, but especially for summer. Just that warm, smoky look, amazing. Yes, and I use these shadows on Ashley too. My friend Ashley from Texas Mommy Boys, I talk about all the time. I use these on her eyes when we went to that event, and they looked gorgeous on her too. Like we used the rose gold kind of color. That looked amazing. Just, oh. Yes. If you're like me and you've been toiling about this decision, I would say yes, get it, because I don't feel like it's getting a ton of attention on social media, but it's great. I've said it a bajillion times. I think I've made my point. I love it. For blush this week, I was pretty much just wearing the one from the Showstopper palette, but I did also break out my Benefit Coralista blush, and I'm actually wearing that today mixed with the one from the Showstopper palette. And this is just, well, first off, the packaging is adorable. It's a little bulky, so it's not like space-saving friendly, but it's still really cute to look at. This is a really pretty, kind of like glowy peachy shade. I really like this blush. Kind of reminds me of sort of like Milani's Luminoso, but I feel like Luminoso is a little bit lighter. Here's this one. Really pretty. I feel like Luminoso is just a tinge lighter and a little bit more glowy, but you know, you could get a pretty similar look using that one, I think. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. And if you layer it with something like the blush from the Showstopper, it just makes this really beautiful, glowy, peachy shade. And it's still like, it's colorful, but it's not crazy colorful. So I feel like you can pair it with some more, you know, bright eye looks or smoky eyes or whatever, and I think it still goes. But it just has a really nice, ooh, there you can really see it, like right there, and the sheen. So pretty. Yeah, this is a great blush. For lips this week, I have a couple of neutral favorites. So first off is Bite Beauty's Red Sienna. I debated about this one forever and then finally got it, I don't know, a couple of months ago or something. And it is a really beautiful, oh my gosh, just like creamy nude color. It's got a little bit of pink, a little bit of peach in it. So it's really just the perfect nude. It really, really is. Really nice creamy formula. Comfortable on the lips. I love it. I also was wearing my Clinique Lip Pop Color Plus Primer something something in Beige Pop. I wore that again this week. I'm obsessed with that lipstick. That is so pretty. But this one's really gorgeous too. Really comfortable, nice formula. I think that this is, I'm pretty sure that this is the only color that I have in this line, but I do really like the formula. So I'm up to trying more. So let me know if you have some of these and really like them. Fig, I know I've heard good things about, and I think Violet too. So if you have other favorites, let me know. And then what I have on my lips right now, this was a total random purchase. I had gone into Sally's to get my Tan Wise, which is like my holy grail tanner. I love that stuff. And I was just like perusing the makeup aisle, and this totally caught my eye. I don't even know what these are called. They don't have a name on them. They're the Palladio Matte something or others. If I can find them online, I'll link them for you, but it's like the silvery packaging, and then it has a color on the end. And the color that I picked, this is Smoky Rose, and it's a really pretty, just kind of like 90s lip color, but it does have quite a bit of like brick red tones in it, so it's pretty warm, kind of that Marsala sort of color, really. But I just really like it, and I'm impressed by this formula. It's like really pigmented and opaque and creamy and comfortable on the lips. So I like it. I think it was around $6 or so, I think. So, you know, nice pricing. And I think it's good. But the only negative has like a, I don't know, a strange smell. It's not terrible, but it's like they tried to put some kind of a perfume in it that didn't quite work out. And then it kind of smells like a little bit like old lipstick. I'm not sure, but the smell's not that great, but it's not horrible. Like, while it's on my lips, I don't notice it at all. It's just when I'm applying it that I can kind of tell. But I do really like it. I think it's just kind of a, you know, a random sort of a favorite that I came across, and I like this sort of dark 90s, dark brown, slightly brick red colored lip. I think it's cool. And then sadly I have a couple of Fooeys this week. They're these NYC eyeshadow palettes. These are the IndividualEyes palettes, and these are part of their Make Up Your Spring collection. And I featured them in my drugstore haul on Wednesday. These really aren't that great. This one is in Pastel Rainbow, and this one is in Pink Sunset. And I mean, they look really cute, but they really just do not perform well. They swatch a little bit better than they work on the eyes. They're just really powdery, so they blend together really easy. So your eye looks just get really muddy. And these are just super patchy. I don't know, like these two dark colors. It's sad. I wanted them to work. They really are like pretty. Like this turquoise looks, you know, pretty in a swatch, but it just really, it doesn't work on the eyes. And I mean, look at that pink and purple. That's not impressive. And I tried to make it work. I mean, you can make these work, sort of, but it's just not worth it. I mean, there's much better eyeshadows. These are $5 each, and you can definitely find like Wet n Wild ones and, I don't know, just different options. Like, these are not worth spending even $5 on, I don't think. But they look cute in the pan, and they look a little bit better swatched than they do on the eyes, but they just didn't work. I tried to make them work. You guys know I love drugstore makeup, but these are just they're a no-go. Alright guys, those are all my favorites and my Fooeys for this week. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know what you have been loving this week, or maybe not so much loving. I can't get over my voice. This is so funny. I would love to hear what you're doing this weekend, or ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. I'm gonna go get some cough drops because this is crazy. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!